Well, good morning, y'all. It's me, Kimmy. It's not Froggy from the Little Rascals. I've got something going on. It's not the COVID. I feel fine. I've just got something going on up in here. So I've been trying every remedy I can find, and I'm going to share these with you. Now, I am not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. And if you have underlying health issues, please research the products before you take them or use anything. But I've got several things going right here. I'm going to make an old-fashioned hot toddy, and I have chamomile tea because I don't want it to keep me awake. And this is brewing right here. Now let's see, what I'm going to show y'all first. Okay, this is a cold and sore throat tea. Now I've already got some of the things in here, and I'll add all of this in the written thing. This is 2 tablespoons of honey, and this is local honey here. Raw is the best if you can get it. Do not give any children under the age of 1 honey. It's not a good plan, y'all. Okay, you have 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar with the mother, and you shake that up real well, you know, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And let's see, it says a dash of cinnamon, but I used a cinnamon stick because that way I can stir everything up. And I have not put the lemon in it. Yeah, I did. I put the lemon in it, but let me tell you what I did to the lemon. I've used this lemon all night last night, y'all. I just took this lemon and I took my paring knife and I just cut into the bottom, and then you can just squeeze out. I just about got everything out of that one, y'all. And the seed too, but I've got a fresh one over here. And to this, you just add some hot water. I ran through my empty coffee pot. And that cinnamon stick is a good stir too. So this is your sore throat tea to drink, and it feels so good because I tried all these out before y'all got here. Actually, one of these is my very favorite, so I'm gonna make a whole new batch of it, and I'll use it even whenever I'm not feeling puny. Okay, so this will be a wonderful thing to sip on, and excuse me. Now here we have the old-fashioned salt and water gargle. I've got 8 ounces of water, and this is a Redmond real salt. It's made in America, and it has all of its minerals and everything still in it. You can use 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon, and I've just got this in this jug, and this is a gargle, and it feels so good. All right, y'all hold that. Okay, now this is also a gargle, so we've got 2 gargles. This is 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of warm water, 2/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, and the recipe calls for 1/4 teaspoon cayenne, which my throat's sore and I didn't want to do that to me. So I went out in the barrel out on the fire pit, and my lemon thyme has already started coming back up, and thyme's real good for your throat, and I love it anyway. And so I just got some thyme. So I've got 2 gargles. And for the kiddos, y'all, there's nothing better. This is one of my old vintage retro things. I guess from the early 70s. We were in the grocery store one day, and the Dr. Pepper lady was serving hot Dr. Pepper with a slice of lemon. Y'all, it is so good. And it just feels so good on your throat. So this is for the kiddos. Put it in a coffee cup, and they'll think they're big. So there we go for that. Okay, now this is wonderful. Let me show you what it looked like. I mixed it up in a mason jar last night, and I put a coffee filter on it just in case I had any gnats in the house. But oh, it's so good. So anyway, I'm just gonna set that back over here, and I'll show you what I've got. I have in this container, I have 1 lemon that I have chopped into little bitty pieces, and of course you take the seeds out. And then I have some fresh ginger, and I sliced it in very thin little pieces. Now the way you know how much, the way you know, sorry about that. The way you know how much ginger you need is you take the size of your lemon and you size it pretty much to the piece of ginger you're going to use. And you wash and slice your lemon and seed it. and then you can peel your ginger. Oh, I love this. It's so good. So then to this, you take your honey, and I'm going to cover it. It says you use a cup of honey, but I'm going to cover this, and okay, let's see. Let me get my stir out here. See if I can get it all the way down in there. I tell y'all funny. My daddy was quite the storyteller, and he had this long, drawn-out way to make a toddy. And he would go through this. You get this certain pot out, and you do this, and you do that, and then the very last thing is you're going to add the whiskey. Well, he would say, and you pour that all outside, and you drink the whiskey. And, you know, sometimes your throat feels so bad, you just need to gargle with some old charter, y'all. It just, I don't know. Sometimes it just takes drastic measures. Okay, so this will just set. And tomorrow, this will be ready to use tomorrow. Now, what I have, last night, I had 2 or 3 glasses of this and some hot water. And today I've already had 3. And it just feels so, I sound remarkably better now than I did. And let me show you. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. I got to get my brain together here as good as I can. Let me get this toddy over here. Okay. For the old-fashioned hot toddy, I have almost a cup of water, because this little Frank Coma is a little bit smaller than a cup. And I have a tea bag, and this is chamomile, and you could use decaf, green tea, real tea if you needed some caffeine. And 1 to 2 tablespoons of whiskey, and 1 is plenty for me. And this is the best one I've found, y'all, for coffee, and it's a honey whiskey from Tennessee honey. I guess I'm channeling my kinfolks came to Arkansas from the old 23rd district in West Tennessee. And if y'all know the history of that, it's very interesting. But I'm got a tablespoon of that. I have a cinnamon stick. Now this lemon, I've got this lemon, I have washed it, and I'm just gonna take my paring knife and I'm not cutting to make it open up like a jack-o'-lantern. I'm just gonna make some cuts like that. Okay, so now you just squeeze this out. You know, you don't have to cut it and mess with it. You just squeeze how much you want out of there. I've had my diffuser on. I've been running eucalyptus through it. Now, if you have animals and children in your house, be sure, if you have a diffuser, that you look up the oils that you're going to diffuse, because a lot of them are not good for children and dogs and cats and whatever kind of animal you got. But I've put this with some peppermint on a little cotton pad. I've just been walking around sniffing it like a crazy person. Now, if you like Fireball, I bought one of these little things at the store yesterday. You could leave the whiskey and the cinnamon out, and you could just pour some of this in there, and I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. If you like it, use it. Alrighty, y'all. I hope y'all are well. And I hope this rattling video will do somebody some good. I don't know what this is I have. You know, I'm sleeping good. I don't hurt. I don't have fever. I just got this up here. Anyway, I'm just going to have this little toddy, and I will see y'all later. And y'all go do some fun. Do it for me, because I'm not sticking my head out that door. It's cold. See y'all next time. Good, y'all. Hey, y'all, I was editing that video, and I neglected to tell y'all 2 very important things. The first, and it's probably more important, is the ginger. If you're on blood thinner, ginger is a no-go. Look that up. Please, please, please. I want y'all to be safe and healthy. But fresh, I don't know about ground ginger, but fresh ginger, absolutely no, if you're taking blood thinner medicine. And on this little concoction that we made, tomorrow, you can start this today if you want to, but tomorrow, after it sits for 24 hours, it'll really juice, and you can take a couple tablespoons of this to a cup of warm water, or like in that big glass, I would take, 3 or 4 tablespoons of this. And of course, it has that ginger in it, so if you're on blood thinner, you know, watch out for that. So anyway, I'm going to be on the mends. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get well. So anyway, I want y'all to be well and safe and healthy. So thanks for hanging out till the end, and I'll see y'all next time.